So what's really being done about fossil fuel emissions? Well, it's more stuff the media is not telling you. Fuel me once a year, driving instructor of the world. Still, yeah. As a recap from part one, we're not getting rid of fossil fuels anytime soon. Basically, the molecular makeup, hydrogen and carbon molecules, make fossil fuels highly stable. The constant state of their molecular structure makes them not react with anything they're stored in and makes them easy to transport. Now, it is true that fossil fuels produce carbon dioxide, greenhouse gases, maybe. The problem is, so does green energy, because it relies on fossil fuel for its production, its transport, and its maintenance. Two other big issues we talk about with fossil fuels. What about water pollution? What about air pollution? And water pollution, hey, people are saying CO2 increases the acidity in the oceans, and that prevents marine life from making shells and building up coral. With air pollution, we got sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide and particulates like ash and soot, and then it's also causing smog. And what about disasters? I mean, disasters are really disastrous. Oil spills, fracking fluids, they're horrible. Look, that's true. And anytime we have a large destruction at once, we're afraid. And the government uses that fear to push agendas and more regulations. As for the water and the air pollution, let's take a deeper dive into that. Catalytic converters introduced in the 1970s have eliminated carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxide significantly. This is why we have unleaded gas, by the way, because it interfered with catalytic converters. Oxygenated and ethanol fuel also reduces emissions significantly. Despite more drivers, more people on the road, and more miles driven, we have significantly and drastically reduced our emissions since the 1970s. They are less than they were 40 years ago. As far as nitrogen oxide, which combines and helps create acid rain, research shows no significant amount is due in the atmosphere from burning fossil fuels. That stuff's already in the air. That's what we have to treat. That's what we have to take care of. There are problems in any kind of generating electricity. We just need to be informed. Look, if the media is lying to you about one thing, they're lying to you about others. There's a reason the media has a lower approval than Congress, and that's an achievement. So drive kind. Thank you, and be informed.